This is a certified hood classic.
Boy, how the mighty have fallen, boy. It's crazy. Have y'all seen this, bro? I don't know if y'all seen and been following the story with that YouTuber Vitali. I think the nigga name is Vitali. I think this nigga, he ugly as hell. But look, this man went to the Philippines, started clowning. And they locked him up. I mean, bro was stealing stuff from people. He was stealing masks. He was running around acting a fool. Now, there was one point that I heard that he was giving out money or something like that. But other than that, he was going crazy over in the Philippines. I don't understand why y'all think y'all can go out the country. I'm talking about outside of America. And think y'all gonna clown. And then people just be like, oh yeah, no, don't worry about it. You're American. We love you. But they don't even like our ass right now, bro. Most people, bro. And it is what it is. I'm just be talking stuff. But honestly, I don't understand what be going on in these people's heads, bro. Clout, bro, is a hell of a drug, but we getting ready to check it out, bro. Problematic IRL streamer will face maximum punishment, boy.
Now, last time we talked about how this fully grown 33-year-old man, Vitali, went to the Philippines and acted like a complete moron, harassing the locals for absolutely no reason. This was a 10 million subscriber YouTuber who decided to completely ruin his life by flying to the Philippines and doing a bunch of nonsensical, idiotic things like harassing a mall security guard, trying to steal his bike, stealing random items from stores like fans and masks. He threatened to rob an old woman, threatened to eat someone's dog, and he pretty much just tried to act like Johnny Somali. He wanted the clout that came with being a nuisance IRL streamer, and he sure as hell got it, along with the consequences. Now, last time
that nigga got real TV press, bro. You stupid to think that you gonna go to another country and act like that. Like they got the same rules as a Western country. They could do what they want to do, bro. Do I agree with him going to jail for 20 years? I don't know about 20 years, but it's I mean, I live by the principle, don't start no shit, won't be no shit, bro. Like, you came there, you started that shit, you wanted that shit, you got it, bro.
We talked about how the Filipino authorities actually arrested him, and they were debating whether they should deport Vitali from the Philippines, which means kick him out of the country, or whether they should keep him here, try him in the Philippines, and throw him in prison. And thanks to all of you guys who made it very clear that you wanted justice, and Filipino people in general who voiced their opinions about the situation on social media. Basically, the authorities did not want him to get away with a slap on the wrist, so he is actually not going to be allowed to leave the Philippines and is going to be going to jail for a very long time. He was recently paraded around in a 40-minute press conference where they made an example out of him. This was done as a warning to other disrespectful IRL streamers who think they can just go to another country and mess around with the nice people there.
Look, he regretted right there. All these niggas are serious. Yes, they are.
After all this, you would think that Vitali learned his lesson, but somehow he still has not. He actually ends up laughing in the face of the authorities while he's handcuffed, which is just absolutely pathetic and will definitely not help his sentencing. We'll also be talking about another streamer situation who apparently disrespected a sacred sakura tree in Japan. But let's kick off the updates by this tweet by Legal Mindset. Today, Vitali was dragged out and cussed for a public press conference in the Philippines after his arrest on multiple criminal counts. This will absolutely disincentivize nuisance streamers. Huge W in fighting these criminals. Other nations take note. Philippines did it right. Further officials stated Romula vows no special treatment for controversial Russian vlogger Vitali, who says that he will be detained at the BI detention facility in, I don't know how to say that, for undesirability and a flight risk. I can confirm that the words Vitali was frantically whispering to the bailiff over and over were, "It's just a prank, bro. It was just a prank."
And the dude told me, yeah, look, I know. You going to jail, bitch. You going to jail. But do y'all really think, that he deserved this? I'm asking y'all. I'm not saying, I mean, I already told y'all what I think. You know what I'm saying? I want to know, do y'all think that he deserved this? I don't think that nigga should have got a slap on the wrist either. I ain't gonna lie, maybe, all right, can I be honest with you? Like, if he would have got a year and shit like that, okay. But he got some serious time. He got some murder time. Like, if you was gonna sit down and do a 20-piece, my boy, I ain't saying you need to pop somebody, but if you had an op that you didn't like, you know what I'm saying? If you was gonna have to do the time anyway.
He's lucky he's staying in a BI detention cell and not in a regular jail. He missed the opportunity to experience the best prison facility and the hospitality of some prisoners. Honestly, I think he will be transferred to a regular jail soon, because after they tally all of the charges that he's done, like, there's no way, you know? He ain't smiling now. He doesn't look so amused now. I hope this sets a precedent everywhere. Okay, so here we have a video of some of the charges he will be facing. Sorry about the captions. This is YouTube's auto translation, which isn't very accurate.
And then he Russian. It don't help it no better. I'm like, shit. I don't know if the Philippines or Russia got I don't know if the Philippines or Russia got the best relationship anyway. Considering that they probably don't rock with Russia like America do. Like they do with America.
Trying to seize his service firearm, taking videos of him without consent, backing other security guards, and blocking a permit without a permit in BGC. Maliban pa doon, yun siya harassment ng mga sinakita niyo, yung mga babae.
All right, he says harassment because you saw the band of women. There is another resort in bureaucracy that while teaching serving an instructor, he laughed at. That's not bureaucracy, by the way, but I just was gonna keep going. Instructor, he laughed at and cursed at him. He cursed at a guy just to embarrass him in his own country. Those are some of the 5 charges.
Okay, but dun po sa video niya, hindi lang siya
Out of this video, he's not the only one. I think that the cameraman is there. If he can still be with us, we'll find out.
At the expense of others, at the expense of Filipinos, at the expense of everyone's dignity.
It's being shown.
Okay, so probably not the most accurate.
I don't understand. It's like, not I don't understand, but like, I mean, like, why do people just start off talking English and then go completely in another language? I've never really understood that. But then again, I'm not actually bilingual per se. Like, I know a little Japanese, but I'm not bilingual.
Captions there, but you get the point. He's being charged for all the dumb shit he did, as we covered in the last video.
I had a hard time reading English.
They also mentioned the cameraman. That is another thing we were talking about in the last video, that it's not just Vitaly that needs to be spanked by the bottom, but also anyone that actually helped him, including that dimwit, annoying cameraman who
that hat ain't blocking shit.
Pretty much supported him doing all of these illegal acts, basically filming him and enabling him do whatever pathetic content that he wanted to do. So I'm really glad that they're looking into the cameraman as well, so that nobody ever dares help these people again. Some of the charges they were talking about are unjust vexation, alarm and scandal, and attempted theft.
At habang doon siya ay under custody siya ng Bureau of Immigration as an undesirable alien. Ngayon, mag-uusap pa ang Bureau of Immigration at CIDG ukol sa proseso nito. Pero sa akin paningin, at ito'y aking lamang,
and it's not the law,
ko,
I'll say
he
will stay here first at the Bureau of Immigration Detention Facilities while he will wait trial here. We will not deport him. He is accountable to the law here in the Philippines. The foreign streets are over. Filipinos can't be killed. This is an example. We are serious already in our own country.
Okay, so that's what the BI means, basically, the Bureau of Immigration Detention Facilities, essentially just not allowing him to leave. Now, as I mentioned, Vitaly just gets even more pathetic. Even after all of this, being detained and potentially arrested for, it's going to be multiple decades at this
got
point.
The death notebook, watch out for
all over at this point. He still has the audacity to laugh in the face of the authorities.
Oh, my man's. Yeah, he asked for it, bro. Like, while I don't think that 20 years is a long time, bro. I don't know if my man's to get 20 years, but at the same time, good for them, bro. He ain't got no remorse. He seemed like he off some like he ain't in his right mind, bruh. What is you doing?
Ever seen the other side? Fake media, fake news.
Okay, so basically, if you didn't understand what was going on there, they're basically playing Vitaly's videos there to show what crimes he's actually committed. And Vitaly, seeing this, seeing him actually humiliate himself in front of everybody, he looks at that and he starts clapping like, oh, it's my content. Well, lovely. I can't believe they're showing it. This is like, he must have terminal clout disease at this point, because even this little bit of attention is giving him a high. And then you can see the secretary actually turn around and just look at him, just completely disappointed.
Like, are you really a stupid motherfucker? Are you stupid?
And is utterly just embarrassed for him. And you can tell he's just happy that this guy is going to be behind bars for a very long time. Now, here's what people are saying about it. Just recently watched a documentary about the detention center out in the Philippines. Oh boy. Just spoilers. It's not somewhere you want to be, all right? These guys learning that their privilege is only valid.
That's Guantanamo Bay, bro. Shit.
In the USA will never cease to amaze me. Bro thinks he's Andrew Tate. Yeah, he was making some sort of a sign here. I don't know if he's trying to signal to somebody to come save him, but yeah, there's nothing anyone can do for you at this point. Seems like Asia ain't playing around with this petty American prank shit. Nuisance streamers won't find this to be disincentive. They would actually count it as a badge of honor and the goal for being arrested and being showcased in the public eye so that they can be noticed more on a wider scale. Yeah, right. No one wants to spend years waiting for trial in a Philippines jail cell that smells like piss and shit and has no AC and is infested with cockroaches. There have been people that have been stuck in jail for over 2 years just waiting to be sentenced. Yeah, so some people are basically saying that the punishment is actually the wait, because before they even get to the trial, they gotta spend like years in a jail cell just waiting, and that is already equivalent to being in the actual prison. Here we got a statement from the tourism secretary of the Philippines just disavowing everything Vitaly did.
The Department of Tourism strongly condemns any abuse by any tourist upon our fellow Filipinos here in the country. Our country is well known for its unparalleled hospitality and our propensity to provide our guests with love, warmth, and the feeling of being family.
I have something to say about warmth, but I'm not. At the end of the day, I would like to say she ain't lying, bro. I have talked with some Filipino people, and they are very hospitable, bro. Like, I'm not saying this for everybody. You know, you got some good people, you got some bad people, but for the most part, I'm like very hospitable, very nice, very cool people, and the food looks amazing. And here's another thing: my man's went to the Philippines to act a damn fool. But have you ever seen pictures of the Philippines? That shit is beautiful there. It is beautiful, bro. It is beautiful, bro. It's just like, man, look, give me a baddie, give me some good seafood, some rice, bitch. You don't have to worry about me.
Therefore, the DOT does not tolerate any form of abuse, and we fully support our law enforcement agencies, including the Bureau of Immigration, in ensuring that the offending tourist is able to be meted out with a concomitant penalty under the law and suffers the consequences of having mistreated Filipinos in the country. We campaign for the world to love the Philippines, but that love and respect must be reciprocated.
Right,
I completely agree with her. If you want to be treated with hospitality as a foreigner, you need to show them the same level of respect, right? You can't just expect to be treated well when you're acting like a complete D-bag. Now, somehow there's people on Twitter actually defending Vitaly, which is mind-boggling. It's wild how the media in the Philippines is highlighting the mistakes Vitaly made, but ignoring everything good he did while he was there. In the video below, you can literally see him walking out with his Bible. He was really trying to change his ways. Nobody's perfect. Give the man some credit. And
I mean, bro, let's see.
He's attached 4 videos where Vitaly is basically just giving out money, buying people things, and like putting on slippers on a little girl.
Laptop. Like
That's
that.
beautiful.
Laptop here.
Yes, well,
Yeah.
thank you.
That's
Of
what I was
course.
talking about. I heard he was passing out money. I didn't know he put slippers on women. No, a little girl.
She has a phone? No. So we'll buy 2 phones for them regular, yeah? So you can communicate.
Bro, look, but why didn't you just do that though? Like, I understand. So it's like, bro, the problem is, I don't have this problem, by the way. I don't have this problem. And I want to say, before I say, I want to thank God. I want to thank y'all. Because y'all are not teeny boppers. Y'all are not little ass kids. For the most part, we got a lot of grown adults that watch your boy. That's part of the ODG. We like dark humor. Yes, we can be immature as hell. But for the most part, we are grown ass people. Men, women, dogs, cats, ducks. But it don't matter who the hell it is, part of the ODG. But at the end of the day, bro, the problem with what I think his content, his people that like pranks and like all that stuff over time, like I used to be a fan of some of the stupid, silly pranks he used to do. But over time, that shit get old. And I think that he started catering to more of a younger audience and they want to see him act crazy. I like to see him do shit like this. Go buy PlayStations for people, support people, have some fun, man. Go out of town, meet some women, bro. Eat some food, drive some luxury cars, bro. You rich as fuck in another country, bro. You could do so much good there. And that's the problem. That's why I think that they said, bro, it don't matter what he doing because he has the potential to do so much good. And he's done a little bit of it. But it didn't offset the bad. It's like you can't go break the law and then go give to charity and think that like, oh, well, it balanced itself out. Bro, in whose scale, bro? Look at him, you can't wait to get his phone.
Hey, mama.
Here you go.
Motherfucker, give me one.
Hey,
Shit, I need a
let
phone.
me see both of you hold that up.
See, like, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Do a little dick.
Now, all these things might be okay and sweet or whatever, but that doesn't give you a pass to do absolutely anything you want, break the law in a different country, and harass strangers. Like, if one day you donate money to charity, and the second day you're going and shooting up a place, you don't get any pardon there. That's just not how the law works. It's just completely insane to me that there's people out there who actually defend Vitaly. Like, how completely brain dead do you have to be? There must be actual maggots just in your brain crawling around 24/7
Right.
because I
Don't do
don't
too
understand this at all. Now, some people are saying that this is going too far, like the punishment doesn't fit the crime or whatever, but honestly, I feel like this is karma. Like, he got away with literally beating that woman who was just jogging one day randomly in the US. So this is his
What?
karma catching up to him, and honestly, I think
Damn, it might be, bro. I didn't know he was beaten. He beat a woman that was jogging, bro. For
example
what?
needs to be made just so
Why did he
these
do that?
IRL
Does
streamers
anybody know?
just don't do this ever again and they understand that actions actually have consequences and that people are not just gonna sit by and let you do all this disrespectful shit. So I don't know, this is just like wonderful news. I don't know what the hell is happening with the universe.
He
Jack
loved it.
Doherty went down, Johnny Somali went down, now
Now that nigga was a menace.
Vitaly, oh my god. I've been eating a chocolate every time one of these losers get what they deserve, and I'm actually going to have diabetes at this point. But it will be worth it. Moving on to yet another disrespect.
All right. Well, look, I don't care about that. I saw a little short video about it, bro. Basically, this nigga, man, he was jumping and hopping on sakura trees in Japan. I don't think that that's nothing. Like, he didn't get in trouble for it and nothing like that. He apologized or something. So I don't think so. I think that he's just gonna go into that. But at the end of the day, I'm like, bro, does the punishment fit the crime? Me personally, I don't believe that 20 years, 20 years is they threw the book and they threw a library at that nigga, man. Like, I don't know if that exactly fits the crime. Maybe he can get off for good behavior and shit, but your life is over, bro. If they decide to keep you in there for 20 years, your life is over for running around doing silly shit, trying to get clout on stream. Your life is over, bro. It's over. And it's a shame too, because not saying that the dude has potential. If he made it to 10 million subscribers, he got potential to do a lot of things. He got potential to give back to a lot of people. He got potential to be a better person than that. And yeah, you want to be funny, and yeah, but you got to understand that everybody don't play like that. Everybody don't play like that. So when he thinking that he doing some shit, I'm just gonna act real crazy. Bro, now you look crazy. You look crazy. You in there, shit. You locked up, bro. Hey, man. I wish him the best, bro. I hope they can work it out. He can work it out with them. You know, otherwise, bro, that's another sad case, bro. But hey, don't start no shit. Won't be no shit. It is what it is, bro.